Hogwarts Legacy is the kind of game that wants you to get lost in it. Massive castle, huge open world, dozens of spells, secrets everywhere, and a combat system that go from cozy wizard vibes to why am I being jumped by 12 goblins in about 3 seconds. So today I'm dissecting Hogwarts Legacy from a particular angle. What it feels like to play as a disabled Nintendo gamer, what the game nails, and what it fights you on, and how to set yourself up for a smoother, more accessible play. Hey everyone, I'm CtrlAble. On this channel we talk about accessible gaming, Nintendo, and how to make big games feel playable without turning your session into a stamina con. And Hogwarts Legacy is absolutely loaded. We're talking about 40 plus hours for main story, 100 plus side quests, and enough delectable to make your mini-map look like it has a laugh. Let me start with the most important part. Permission to make the game comfortable. If you're disabled, chronically ill, dealing with pain, fatigue, tremors, brain fog, whatever the situation, your goal isn't to prove anything, your goal is to play. Let's go through our checklist. We got story difficulty, which means sometimes you get less timing pressure. Subtitles, text to speech, colorblind mode, language option. According to a big tips roundup I read this week, new players benefit a lot from story difficulty because it slows combat intensity, reduces damage, and removes that constant timing pressure that can turn fights into stress tests. That matches my experience. The game becomes less Twitch trial and more wizard fancy. And this matters because Hogwarts Legacy can throw you into complex spaces. Hogwarts, Hogsmeade, the Forbidden Forest, where the gameplay friction isn't just difficult, it's navigation, camera control, and mental load. Next, houses. I know people treat houses like identity, but in this game it's also practical. Your choice of house impacts dialogue, certain questline, and common room access, and it can influence how smooth the game really feels early on. Here's the accessibility friendly way to think about it. What kind of friction do you want less of? Gryffindor is combat forward with dual link energy. Slytherin has stealth with morally gray mission, also with its cunning route. Ravenclaw has puzzle vibes plus secret hunting. And Hufflepuff has exploration and collecting and hidden passages entered. If you get overwhelmed by constant fighting, you prefer a path that leans toward exploration and discovery. If puzzles drain you, you can choose something that supports the way you naturally play instead of forcing you into what looks cool on TikTok. I'm the kind of player who wants my game to feel like a place I can live in, not a checklist on speedrun. So I always prioritize comfort over clout. Okay, Hogwarts Legacy's core loop is basically explore, then get pulled into combat, then get distracted by secret, then forget what you were doing, and then it just repeats. So the key is lowering the cognitive load. So 1, combat, you can make it beatable. Combat is flashy and satisfying, but it's also chaotic. If timing is difficult for you, you want 2 things, control and consistency. Practice across wizards if you can, but more importantly, build combos that don't require perfect execution. Here are some combo examples. Levioso, then basic cast, then Accio. A Westo momentum for breathing room. Protego when you can, dodge when you can. And don't sleep on spells that double as mobility and puzzle tools like Accio, Levioso, Elohomora, and Lumos. They don't just help in fights, they unlock rooms, route, shortcut, and progress. 2 is navigation, so you can stop getting lost on purpose. Hogwarts is a maze by design. The game gives you tools, use them aggressively. Follow the yellow quest trails and the mini-map breadcrumb. Unlock the Floo Flames early. Unlock Floo Flames like you're playing Win. Every fast travel point is less walk, less backtracking, and even less 3 is exploration, because Revelio is basically a accessibility tech spell. So the MVP has to be Revelio. Spam it. I'm serious. Revelio equals reduced searching and reduced strain. If highlight interactable. Field guide pages, chats, and lore items. If scanning environments is tiring visually or cognitively, Revelio is your choice of clarity. And if you're playing on Switch 2 specifically, flying on your broom while popping Revelio can help uncover markers and hidden collectibles without the same amount of foot travel. Now, gear and upgrades. This is where a lot of players quietly burn out, because inventory management can feel a lot like homework. The Room of Requirements gives you the loom and upgrade. The guide I read emphasized upgrading gear in the Room of Requirement, using the loom for trades and secondary stats. It makes a real difference in how forgiving combat feels. And here's the secret. Beasts aren't just a cute side activity. Feeding and petting rescued beasts gives upgrade material. That means the cozy loop rescue, care, and upgrade can directly reduce combat stress later. Remember, cozy loop means power loop. Also, expand inventory early. Merlin trials can be annoying, but more slots equals less menu friction equals more play. One thing Hogwarts Legacy does well is rewarding curiosity. Arithmancy doors, Lumos paintings, weird portals, stuff that makes the castle feel alive. Some guys mention things like the ticklish pear portal, frog statue teleport, and little lore nods like Polyjuice related setup, whether you care about the references or not. Here's why it mattered for accessibility. Secrets turn exploration into self-paced play. You're not watching a combat gauntlet, you're choosing your own rhythm. And for a lot of disabled players, that agency is the difference between I'm having fun and I'm being tested. And I love that we can finally do the dream. Roam Hogwarts, live as a student, duel, explore, because it wasn't always like this. I saw a piece recently talking about the old Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone PC game, and how it wasn't beholden to film likeness, had this warm storybook style, and felt dreamlike in a way that stuck with people. Old HP games is simpler, cozy, and readable. And honestly, there's a lesson there. Sometimes a simpler design is more accessible by default. Hogwarts Legacy is bigger and more detailed, but it also asks more of your body and brain. So your job is to use settings and systems to make the bigness feel optional. So that's my disabled Nintendo gamer breakdown. Hogwarts Legacy is gorgeous, ambitious, and packed with wonder. But the best way to play it is the way that respects your access needs. Remember, comfort is always over completion. Tell me this, what's your accessibility must-have setting or habit in big open world games? And if you're playing Hogwarts Legacy, what house did you pick, and did it actually match your playstyle? If you want more accessibility for guys, Nintendo coverage, and disabled gamer perspectives, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time on Control.